Welcome back in. Adult-sized changing tables could soon be installed in public buildings across Alabama.
Yeah, that's right. And lawmakers are considering a bill that would require this so that people with disabilities have a place to be changed. 48 Sarah Grace Kennedy joins us live at the Madison County Courthouse. And Sarah Grace, the organization Changing Spaces Alabama is pushing for this bill to be passed and signed into law by the governor.
Changing Spaces Alabama leaders tell me there aren't enough places for adults with disabilities to be changed. State Senator Arthur Orr sponsored this bill after hearing from caregivers and parents whose children have disabilities.
It's very important that we have that this passes because it needs to be sanitary where you change him so he's not left in soil all day.
Joseph Dixon of Moulton was left with a permanent brain injury after drowning in a swimming pool in 2019. His mom, Amanda Dixon, says Joseph needs help being changed following his injury.
It's not right that we either have to lay them on the floor or we have to change them in the back of our car, and it's not right that you should have to lay them out in public to change them. It's not sanitary.
Dixon tells me she was once confronted by police for indecent exposure after changing her son in the back of her car, since there were no changing tables where she was.
It's important that I have a space to change him instead of out in the public.
Dixon says not having access to changing tables impacts their ability as a family to be able to go out and enjoy activities together.
I have another son, he's 10, so we either have to stay at home and he doesn't get included, or we go and he just has to sit in soil the whole time, which is not fair to him or his health.
June Wilson, who is the co-chair for Changing Spaces, has a 4-year-old child with autism who also needs to use an adult changing table. She was inspired to reach out to Senator Orr for help to sponsor a bill that would require all public places to install changing tables.
Disability is the only minority group that any of us at any time can be a part of. So this is an everybody issue. It may not be affecting your family right now, but it could affect your family.
Wilson says if this bill passes, it will impact a lot of families in the state.
I see families staying a little bit longer at the library for story time because they don't have to leave because their child has had an accident. I see parents at the water parks. I see parents hanging out longer at the parks. I see parents in public shopping together. I see a community of inclusiveness.
Wilson and Dixon recently gave a speech at a hearing in the Capitol. The bill was passed unanimously with the Finance and Taxation Education. Live in Huntsville, Sarah Grace Kennedy, 48 on your side.